What's going on, guys? Satsuki the Savage here, and today I'm going to be reviewing Kingdom, chapter 576. It's been almost a month since my last Kingdom review. The last chapter I reviewed was chapter 574, and then the following week, Kingdom went on break, and the week after that, with chapter 575, that was a Heki chapter. Well, it wasn't a Heki chapter, but Heki was in the chapter, and I'm done with Heki. I need a 10 chapter break from him before I start reviewing any chapters with him in it again. And if y'all want me to keep it 100, there wasn't really much to review in chapter 575 anyways. All we really learned was that Yotawa Swa is going to stay put in the city. That was really it. We already knew that Kanki was going to be doing nothing and that his people were going to be hungry. Those were things that we already knew or could infer. So we get to this chapter. And basically the rundown is we found out that Akko is still alive, albeit he can't lead his men. So his men had to go out there and fight on the 10th day without a leader, and they fight pretty damn well. After the fighting is done, Kario 10 tells them that they can't keep up this level of fighting. They're going to need a leader. They're going to need somebody to step in there. And they actually suggest that their leader be Ohan. Akko's men want Ohan as their leader because first, he's great at fighting. Second, he's the best they have strategy-wise. And third, he's the son of their leader, Ozen. So they send a messenger to Ozen to get an official word on who is going to be the new leader of the right wing. Ozen sends a messenger back, and essentially what he says is, keep up the good work. About that request you said, fuck you, just keep doing what you're doing. I'm out. So this leaves everybody, especially Kario 10 and Shin, wondering what the hell is Ozen thinking. And that's when we have Shin over here that Ohan is possibly not the real son of Ozen.
When it comes to 24-year-old Ozen, you are not the father.
I told y'all that little nigga don't look like me.
Okay, so with this chapter, I feel like the readers are meant to feel like Kario 10 and everybody else a part of the Ozen army, because at this point I'm just frustrated that we still don't know what Ozen is planning. It's been I don't know how many chapters and we're still wondering what the fuck is he up to. Now I'm not saying that Ozen doesn't have anything planned, but what I am saying is that it feels like Hara is just digging around and we're just being teased and left in suspense this whole time with this whole Ozen plan. And honestly, whatever Ozen has planned, it needs to be nothing short of a grand spectacle. It needs to be amazing to not be disappointing. Because if I'm just looking at his plan in retrospect and I'm just like, oh, well, that was a good and smart plan. No, it needs to be something where I'm like, oh shit, this nigga Ozen's a genius. And let me clarify, I do believe that Hara can do something like that, but as of right now, we're just being teased all the way. And then we get to this whole thing with Ozen and Ohan. Honestly, I'm not invested in this whatsoever because to me, whether Ohan is the son of Ozen or not, it does not really change much. For me, I'm wondering, what's going to change if Ohan isn't the son of Ozen? I mean, like what? He'll lose some money because he's not a part of the Ozen family, but it really doesn't matter because Ohan has already established himself as somebody who can be a general. In fact, after this war, he will be a general. Like, there's no doubt in my mind. So I don't see what's the significance of this whole Maury plot line. I also seriously doubt that Ozen would jeopardize this whole war and not make Ohan the leader of the right wing just because he feels this grudge towards him. We also know that Ozen taught Ohan how to fight. So again, I really don't know where this whole thing is going. Another nitpick I have with this chapter is Shin not stepping up to Ohan when Ohan disrespected Kario 10 again. This is legit the third time he's done this, and Shin has just sat back and let it happen. Like, Shin, step up for your strategist, bruh. And I don't want to hear anybody in the comment section saying, well, Shin probably didn't do that because he didn't think it was the time to fight. Man, this is Shin we're talking about. But yeah, that pretty much wraps up my thoughts on this chapter. I thought this chapter was alright. Just alright. I know I'm gonna seem like a hater to y'all, but it is what it is. I gotta keep it 100. I gotta be honest with myself. I just haven't been feeling these latest chapters. I think the last chapter I really felt was either that chapter where the Figo King and Shunman and everybody else showed up, or the chapter where Yotawa killed Goba. That was like the last chapter I was really into. Hopefully we see what Ozen is planning, or maybe we see some epic shit with Shin, Molten, or Ohan on a battlefield. I think that will reignite my passion with Kingdom. But guys, that is it for this review. If you enjoyed this video, like, comment, subscribe. Satsuki the Savage.